Modern farming practices require extensive use of chemicals to promote agricultural growth and protect produce of insect, disease, nematodes, and weeds. Pesticide application immediately before harvest and aerial drift of pesticide to other crops in neighboring fields may lead to chemical residue problems. Livestock occasionally ingest and store quantities of pesticides as a result of eating contaminated feed. Runoff producing rains may compound the problem by contaminating water supplies. Along with proper timing and recommended dosages, an assessment of weather conditions during pesticide application helps greatly to minimize harmful effects of these chemicals. Science and technology nowadays develop quickly, and the countries try to maximize their productivity in many products. And the consumers search the quantity, quality, variety, or availability of foods. Not only do we as consumers take this for granted, we make increasing demands on the persons and processes that provide our food. We expect agriculture and the food industries to put on the retail market an abundant supply of every kind of food we need or we want. We expect the food to be nutritious and highly desirable in flavor, color, and texture. We expect it to be clean, unadulterated, and handled under sanitary conditions. We expect these qualities even if the food must be transported hundreds or thousands of kilometers and stored for long periods in order to give us seasonal food the year around. In addition, we want all these products and services for a reasonable price. We don't want to have to wait in the line at the checkout to pay for it. We even want the option of ordering food by e-trade and having the food delivered promptly to our kitchen when we choose to eat. There is a great stress being given to the rights of the consumers, the right to safety, to be informed, to choose and be heard. Equal stress might well be given to the responsibilities of the consumers who enjoy such rights. Government, through a relatively small public leaders can make decisions and take action to ensure a safe food supply, a safe water supply, education, sanitation, and to keep hazardous food products and process out of chemical residue. The value of almost every protective measure used from farm to table is raised deliberately or unintentionally if the consumer fails to take responsibility for the right action. Much is done to keep the cost of food down to a reasonable level. This benefit is lost, however, by the consumer who buys food carelessly and allows excessive waste. When we look at the statistic provided by FAO, we clearly see that in many countries, particularly less developed countries, there is huge amount of harvest and post-harvest losses due to the lack of technology. And when we look at the consumer lobbies in many countries, they are very weak. And they even do not know the content of the food they eat. And there is no food traceability. When we are talking about smart agricultural solutions nowadays, we need to focus more on how to we employ the smart agricultural solutions in agricultural sector, and it is important to make some coordinations among ministries. The solely responsibility is not belong to Ministry of Agriculture in many countries, and all the other sectors such as health sector, defense, technology, industry need to be integrated with agricultural sector in order to minimize harmful effects of pesticide for human health, environment and animal health.